Yes, guys. We're going to do another walk back to Queen's Park in Bridgetown. Again, we're looking at the Ministry of Education and Technological Vocational Training at the former Queen's College School. So this is Constitution Road that I'm on now. This is the western side of Queen's Park. This is known as the South Gate there. This is the South Gate. Before I go, I will show you guys the Constitution River again. This is the Constitution River here. Looking back at the Halls Road and back to the Martindales Road. This is all the Constitution River here in Bridgetown. The river, that big, large river that runs through Bridgetown. And this is the other half of the river. And you can see the Queen Elizabeth Hospital, which is the main healthcare facility in Barbados. So now going back to the Queen's Park South Gate, we also refer to as the Nelson Gate. So this is the South Gate. This is the new refurbished section that was refurbished a few months ago, which will lead you back to Weymouth Pasture and back to the Globe and Robert Street. You can see the bus company depot, the Weymouth depot for the big blue and yellow buses, transport buses. So now I'm walking back to Queen's Park again, which is in Bridgetown, Barbados. Queen's Park is in the capital, Bridgetown. This is the fountain, the newly refurbished fountain in the shape of Barbados. This fountain was refurbished sometime around November of 2021 when Barbados was becoming a republic nation and the Prime Minister transformed Queen's Park. And she did this marvelous work with the fountain in the shape of Barbados. Barbados, this will be 2 years now that we were a republic. In November this year, in 2023, will be 2 years now that we would be a republic. We became republic on the 30th of November 2021, and this fountain was refurbished and rebuilt and reopened on the 27th of November 2021. So next year, which is just a few hours from now, will be 2 years. Next year, 2021, will be 2 years. November coming will be 2 years. Fountain in Queen's Park. Then back to the South Gate, known as the Governor General's Gate. And this is how Barbados is shaped. So this is the eastern side of Queen's Park, and this is the Barbados flag here. And this is another fountain that has been dried up for a number of years now. And then back up to the Lady Gilbert Carter Gardens. Lady Gilbert Carter was from Boston, but her husband was from the Bahamas, and they moved to Barbados in the early 1900s. And back at the South Gate. So this is Bridgetown, Barbados, which is our country's capital. And this tablet says the Lady Gilbert Carter Gardens was restored by the Rotary Clubs of Barbados in commemoration of the 100th anniversary of Rotary. This plaque was officially unveiled by the Honorable Dame Billy Antoinette Miller, who was a Member of Parliament, Senior Minister of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade, Parliamentary Representative for the City of Bridgetown on the 23rd of February 2005. So Lady Gilbert Carter was from Boston, but her husband was from the Bahamas, and they moved to Barbados in the early 1900s, and she designed the former Empire Theatre in Bridgetown, which is just opposite the Golden Square Freedom Park. The old Queen's College School, which is now the Ministry of Education, Technological Vocational Training. Back down to the south gate, and this is the Esplanade, known as the bandstand, where the Royal Barbados Police Force Band plays music every Christmas Day or whenever they have any events. Christmas Day is Christmas Day in Queen's Park is an event that takes place every year, where persons come and dress in their finest and be serenaded by the sights and sounds of the Royal Barbados Police Force Training Band. This is the music, play the music. So yes guys, people come from church, and some of them get to leave home dressed in all kind of pretty clothes, and then come down to Queen's Park and be serenaded by the police band and other musicians as well, and then the media interview them and ask them what they like about Queen's Park, and they give their story to the media and so on. The Queen's Park House again, where the Queen's Park Art Gallery is, and the Daphne Joseph Hackett Theatre. So the Ministry of Education to the western side of Queen's Park. This is the West Gate here, and it is named after the Ministry of Education complex is named after Dame Elsie Payne, who was a teacher at Queen's College School. Queen's College was at this site for many years until it moved from here in 1989 and moved to Husbands in St. James, which is to the western side of the island. All Queen's Park, all the Ministry of Education, or the Daphne Joseph Hackett, the Elsie Payne complex. And Queen's College, right here, was where our Prime Minister, Mia Motley, received her secondary education, along with the same former Member of Parliament for the City of Bridgetown, Dame Billy Miller. She also received her secondary education there. This is the First Baptist Church next door at Constitution Road. Back up south. And then back down to the north gate, which will lead you into Greater Bridgetown. And this is the steel shed, the Queen's Park steel shed, where the steel band music plays when they have crop over. Mostly, it is now a testing site where those who have COVID can get tested. It has been so for the past 2 years now. So this is St. Michael's Row in Bridgetown now. Look back up to the Queen's Park, through the park. Now looking back up down to the south gate now, known as the Governor General's Gate. You can see all into Bridgetown. You can see the Central Bank, St. Michael's Cathedral, and the Barbados Revenue Authority building. also referred to as the Treasury. You can see Queen's Park. To me, you can see the St. Michael's Cathedral and the Central Bank of Barbados. The entrance to the Constitution River with taxi and minibus terminal. And back up to Constitution Road and the Queen's Park North Gate, known as the Nelson Gate. Queen's Park North Gate. This is Cotton Street here that will lead you back to the Harrison's College School. Harrison's College was one of Barbados' top and oldest secondary schools. And this is Church Village Green in Bridgetown. And this is the pond here. Church Village was once a housing unit in the city where people used to live. Like it was a village in the city, but the government pushed down the houses, and because the houses were in a bad state anyhow, and the government moved the houses and moved the residents to different locations, and then they transformed it into a park. And this is the Central Bank of Barbados ahead of me, which is known as the Tom Adams Financial Center. The Central Bank was Tom Adams' creation as well. Tom Adams had a vision for Barbados. He created a lot of things in Barbados. He created the Central Bank, the ABC Highway, and he's also buried in St. Michael's Cathedral as well. Tom Adams and his father, Grant Adams, is interred at the St. Michael's Cathedral. This is the Central Bank here. The Central Bank was established in 1972, but it was built here sometime in the 80s. Central Bank and the St. Michael's Cathedral here. Central Bank, along with Central Bank, is the Frank Coleman Hall, where they have musical concerts, especially at Christmas time. And they also have the Courtney Blackman Grand Salle, where they have art exhibitions and so on. Especially around Popover, we have a festival here in Barbados at Independence Day. The Courtney Blackman Grand Salle and the St. Michael's Cathedral over here. The head Anglican Church in Barbados. And this is the Central Bank of Barbados. Thank you guys for watching now, and have a blessed morning.